Hello? Hey, Joe, how are you doing? You ready to be stressed? So am I. I'm gonna be the one playing it, so I've got the short end of the stick here. I mean, this look at all this main menu is just a static, you know, shot of the step fields, and like I am already stressed looking at this. Anyway, we might as well get ourselves into it. Oh, here we go. Our play begins in the middle of things. It might take time to figure out what is happening, but it will all start coming together soon. Well, as far as I know, this Pathologic 2 actually starts you out on the last day. Yeah. So, ooh, it's loading things. It's a bit stuttery. Where are we going? It's very dark. Ah, Mark. How are you doing, buddy?
They are, to put it bluntly, both puerile and deluded. A tough crowd.
Okay. So, Burak, your performance was a flop. You're unfit for the role. A cursed production. This is our second attempt and a second failure. Very on the nose with the meta commentary here. Come on, the first one was decent. Yeah, I like Pathologic 1. That is, not for you to judge. We gave it all we had. Whatever, you are dismissed. The bird will give you your final payment. Aren't you tired of those beakheads? They're trouble. They were the only useful people around. Whatever you say, man. Oh boy. Game saved. I think I've got the FOV a little bit too high. Let me just dial that back a bit. Let's dial that back to about 90. That's probably good. Alright, that's much better. FOV is good. Pressing left control highlights characters who have something to say. Oh, there's one of the executors up there. And this is, of course, Daniel Dankowski, the Bachelor.
The soul's mechanics mirror the body's.
They don't trust me anymore. I wasn't even invited to the final council. Well, you know, all the things you did. I don't blame people for not trusting you. Where are the birds? Up. Where else? If you mean the real ones. I meant the orderlies. The dialogue options, the little sort of diamond symbol next to them, those are ones that end the conversation, I believe. And oh god, there's what's he called? Khan. The leader of the children in the polyhedron. And these are all the characters from the game, aren't they? Like, but you know, dead. Like I recognise a lot of them. I think that's Murky. There's Clara down there.
There's a lot of me.
The changeling.
Not so much of you.
Turns out the birds aren't birds at all. Want to know what they are? Lean down and I'll tell you. Lower. Lower now. They're fingers. Did they tell you that? Yeah, this is a direct quote. We're not birds, we're fingers. That's why people call them executors. Is it executors or executors? I've never really... Because I call them executors. I don't know if that's right. Are you tired? Want me to relieve your headache? Go ahead. It's not like you can actually do it. I'd rather you relieve my heartache. It's become so acute lately. Like my heart expires. Alright. See if we can reach that executor up there. Virgin Dankowski with his Chad Harris specs. I mean, yeah. Up the stairs. Want to receive your payment? Well, everyone will get paid what they're due in the cathedral. That's where the final choice will be made. By whom? The authorities. Fitting. So, J, final decision must be made in the cathedral. Of course, that's the same in the base game, original game. We're at the theater. This might be funny, but you'll stream that KFC dating game when it releases, right? I'm not sure. We'll see about that one. I'm not sure how I feel about that game existing as a thing. Because it feels like a transparent marketing technique. Even though it's like, hey, look at that, it's funny. Not sure if I'm on board with it. We'll see. The thing is, there are like sort of independent artists who have worked on it. But, like, you know, we do not stand capitalism. Oh, Joe. So we are at the theatre, of course. Odd mime shows are performed here every night. Yeah, if you go to the theatre at the end of every night, at least in the original game, you can see a performance of the day's actions. And this is what we have to go over to. Judging by the red, I believe red means that that's an infected zone. And those are dark grey, which means they were previously infected and are now sort of overrun with bandits and stuff like that. Anyway, we have to get ourselves to... look at that light. That looks really cool. Alright, where do we have to... How do we get out of here, then? It's very dark. I just realised that there's shadows of different executors on the wall, but you can't see them. That's rather unsettling, that. I never played that one. It looks interesting. I opened my journal earlier. Yeah. I understand. Anything I can talk to here? Is it we have to leave to the front door, I believe? Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, the game froze. Day 12, the last one, in which the Harrespect ends with a semicolon. The military has taken over the town at this point. Wow. M to open the map, yeah. This is kind of like showing where things will go in the course of the game. Oh my god, I love this atmosphere! This is so cool! Look, the original Pathologic is probably one of my current favourite games at the moment. So I'm really excited to be playing this. Oh my god! The chaos is devolved. Looks like these people are going to get executed. Move along, Doctor. Nothing to see here. Work as usual. So we can either... Who are these people? Or butcher's work. You're killing people, you bastards. I can't believe this is our military. Even invaders are more humane. Stop this circus now! You know better than anyone that there's no salvation from the sand pest. People go mad with pain. They're not responsible for their actions. We put them out of their misery and protect the healthy. Legal orders. You burn them alive. No. We burn infected miasmas. What miasmas? You know nothing of this disease. We have our instructions compiled by our own doctors. Mode of infection, unknown. It's transmitted through air, saliva, touch, and God knows what else. We've lost half our men already. You deserve it. Go, Doctor. Stop lecturing us. If you were better at your job, we wouldn't have to be so good at ours. There's still no cure. Or do you think we enjoy shooting and burning civilians? Those people are healthy. Why have you seized them? They're looters, like I said. It's work as usual. So you do your job, and we'll do ours. So here's the thing. They're not even, like, killing infected people here. They're just killing people who are trying to survive and calling them looters. You should let them go. A couple less, a couple more. What does it matter? Of course, we can't actually do anything to help them. That's kind of the thing about Pathologic. You are powerless to stop all of this horror and tragedy from happening. Oh god, this soundtrack is so good. Is that Aspity? It is. I know where you're going. Want a piece of advice? What? You're alive? Interesting. Wonder why, that's a no dialogue option. Speak, but please be quick. I won't take long. The town is gone, and to hell with it. But the kin are also gone. Your family is gone. Your father remains unavenged, his path unfollowed. The 7 children who entrusted their lives to you are dead. You are the only one left. Do you want to save yourself, at least? No. Oh, no, you can't. You don't know the whole situation. Not all is lost. The outbreak can still be curbed. That's why I'm going to the cathedral. It's there that the decision about the bombardment is made. Heed my advice. You think she loves you? Think she's a friend and he's a foe because he brought in cannons? Don't talk to her first. Talk to him. You know nothing. She's my ally. Whoa. This town feels like a World War I version of the witch hunts back in the 16th century. There are burnings at the stake in this town. Oh, we've actually got all the inventory here. Beetle? Let's go with a beetle. Okay. Aspie, you just got Thanos snapped. Did I just... Is that right? Was I not paying attention? I must have looked at the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I am unsettled. Why am I digging through the trash? I probably won't need this. This is just a prologue. I think those are the plague clouds up there. And they are much scarier than they are in the first game. I can see them in the distance, like the sort of buzzing black clouds in the distance. Oh man. This. is unpleasant. Oh, I'm walking on a dude's corpse. Did not mean to do that. What's going on here? Hey guys. Oh, I'm not gonna deal with you. You got a flamethrower. You got anything to say? No? Hold on, let's have a look. Oh, I can interact with this. I think that's because it's a... That was originally a food shop. In the distance, I think I can see the polyhedron as well. The German production quality from Pathologic 1 to 2 is mad. It is, isn't it? Like, this is so... God. So good. Still some children playing. Creepy that the sign looks like a scythe. Does a little bit, yeah. Another dead child. Is that what's she called? Olgimski's daughter. I know a lot of the characters in this game already. Oh, hi. You guys should get inside. It's not safe. There's a dong in there as well. And a dog head. That's actually what they call this thing, dog heads. Because they've got dog heads. And if I look at the map, we are currently... Yep, we're just about... at the cathedral. There's also the horns there, which are the three houses which are lived in by the Kane family. But this is where we need to be, the cathedral. There's the polyhedron, which is a structure, a non-Euclidean structure almost, that kind of is jabbed into the ground. It's the key to all this. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's loading. So these two characters are the Inquisitor and the Commander. Inquisitor Aglaya Lilich and Commander Block. They represent different parts of... they come in actually later in the game, very late actually. Especially Block is like in the last couple of days where Aglaya kind of appears sort of halfway through. I'm going to talk to Aglaya, the Inquisitor. Why have you come? You now decide the town's fate. Or to confirm that you have the means to fight the plague. The plague, not the outbreak. Who cares? He already decided everything without you. You've come uninvited. What did you decide? Who are you to demand reports from us? A backwoodsman, a self-taught doctor practicing barbaric traditional medicine. Oh, but I know who you are. You're the person I was very wrong to put my hopes on. The person who let me down. Out, now. I don't think it's quite World War I. I think it's kind of set around the same time, though. But it's actually nothing to do with like, the World Wars. It's set around a similar time. Yeah, it is kind of out of time. Because it's like... It feels like it could be almost anywhere or any time. That's the... Yeah, it takes aspects from different time periods. Joe's absolutely right. But I think... I don't think it goes much further than what you would see in like that around that era of the early 20th century. I only need one more day. Hey, you over there! See this man I'm throwing out? Aglaya, listen to me. I'm going to talk to Commander Block.
The Inquisitor.
Is this the Doctor?
Council against protocol. I place my trust in the doctors.
You aren't going to level the town, are you, General? Am I supposed to discuss this matter with civilians? I'm not just any civilian, I'm a doctor. What is this nonsense? State your name and occupation. Artemy Burak, surgeon. I see. Give me a reason to call off the bombardment. You have one chance. You're a war hero. The only person in an army can be truly called human. There are still many survivors here, that's enough. I know how to make a serum. We'll need time to produce it at scale, but the recipe has been developed. So do we appeal to him personally, or do we appeal to the logic of, you know, trying to save the town? There are still many survivors here. I don't think that'll work. That seems kind of manipulative. I'm going to go with this one. No, Barack. If you told me that you had three tank cars of the panacea and an army of doctors from the capital ready to administer it, that would have convinced me. As it stands, there's no going back. It's too great a risk. You only had 12 days. That's not enough time. And there he is, once again. Mark Immortal. I really like the description of Mark, actually. Let me just quickly pause the game and bring up, because I want to read this to you, to give you a sort of an idea of who Mark Immortal is, or Mark Immortel, however you want to pronounce it. I just call him Mark Immortal. There's a specific description of him that on the wiki that I found really interesting. Here we go. He has no past. He is the theatre incarnate, its spirit materialized in a carbon-based avatar. No one in the town knows where he came from. Perhaps he just sprang into existence in the theatre the same way you get mice where there are pantries. Even if he did actually disembark from some train, valise in hand, nobody saw it happen. He has no private life. If he's suddenly found sipping tea in his apartment, it must be a set scene and he's just waiting for one of the characters to turn up. Should he fall ill, it will probably be a trick as well. No one's definitely going to see him dead. Mark is a harlequin, but he only plays the part with his face. There's no need to dress him in motley. I think the fact that he's called the theatre incarnate is such an interesting description, and this character is just fascinating. I'd like to sort of look up more ideas of what he means. But either way, let's talk to him.
I'm the only one alive in this town.
Interesting. So you insist on a second attempt, huh? Stubborn. Not a second, a first one. Perhaps. Alright, let's roll then. Just let us imagine that the last train has not yet left the station. Just don't be late. All I need is to not miss my stop. You are Artemy Birak, a surgeon. You're coming back to your hometown, summoned by a disturbing letter from your father. Twilight. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. What? Are you just hanging out in there? Alright, buddy? Okay. Now, want to talk? Fellow traveler, how did you get inside this coffin? Me? You were the one in the coffin. Why did you crawl in there? Is this Russian meme lord and Pathologic 2 and no Scarfy? It is, yeah. I think he's talking about train, though. You mean this train? A coffin is the best means of transportation in the world. It can get you to unimaginable places. You look alive, though, so that vehicle is beyond your means for now. A free rider, huh? Just like you. No way. We're no birds of a feather, you and I. No one sells us tickets to ride this train. And now, enough chatter, alright? You woke me up and I want to sleep. No one sells tickets to ride this train. Okay. All I need to avoid distraction. Oh. Immunity. Alright. Press 4 to take out your lamp. Oh. How do I light it? Ah, here we go. Oh, hold on, my cat wants to be out the room. Just a moment. You're ruining the atmosphere. Come on. Oh, right. There is a giant bull over there. Sleeping in a casket seems strange enough for a living person to go in. There's a lot in this game that's strange. For instance, this site. There is, of course, a giant bull and several of the tragedians. Not tragedians, sorry, the executors. Tragedians are the guys with the masks. These guys are the bird-headed people. But if you look closely, you can actually see their face inside, like beneath the sort of helmet thing. So there are people inside these things, but they move like birds. Let's talk to one of them. Railroads are beautiful. They always lead to one place you can't turn from, except when there's a silly mistake like this crash. Dying just to escape fate. Stupid. Boring. What is that monster? Ahead or behind me? Is there something monstrous ahead? I don't see any danger. Look closer. Ahead is death. Would you like to check? What about the bull on the tracks? That is Boss Turok, a creature of steppe legends from which the world was created. What was he trying to achieve here? Stupid. Life can never prevent death. Hey, how's it going? Real Sayaka Mizono. Are you just quoting Mandalore, or are you actually Mandalore? Because sometimes people do have some strange usernames that don't correlate to their Uishua. Okay, I had to check. I was like, it could be. What is ahead then? Why the fires? You're not that interesting. Oh, don't say that. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you're incredibly interesting. Everybody's incredibly interesting in their own ways, and anyone who says otherwise is selling themselves short. As you can see, the blood no longer flows through this artery. There's a clot. You're a doctor, aren't you? Do you have medicine with you? Medicine? What for? I'm the doofus that comes in to tell you what big box games I just bought. Ah, yeah, I thought I recognised the name. Go ahead then. If you've got some new additions that you want to tell us about, go ahead and tell us. How should we know? You're the doctor, not us. Go and see. We're only ensuring that no other trains are derailed. We'll fix yours too, once the beast leaves the tracks. I'll have a lot of time on my hands then. Bulls are stubborn. Oh, I'll go on foot then. Someone's waiting for me. Look at this big boy. Whoa. Oh dear, he's got fully modelled, well, let's just get away from that. Plague oh! Oh no. The Plague Spore is just, Super Puzzle Fighter 11 Turbo for £8. Nice! A plus stream. Oh, look at that, we woke up back in the... We were dreaming, of course, of a strange, Oh, he's playing dice. Okay. The fellow driver says, want to share secrets? You first. I'm worried people won't be so happy to see me in the town. What if they shove me like some mutt and slam doors in my face? What if my toll is too small? I could fail to meet my goal. But maybe this is only anxiety. Yes, I can do it. Are you an insurance man? You don't look like a tax collector. They ride first class. Recruiter? Are you a preacher? I'm going to ask him if he's an insurance man. Not really. Your turn now. Be honest, and your fate will change. That's how it goes. So, our options are... What's your thing? Fellow Traveller sounds more like Burak's inner thoughts. I was thinking that as well, actually. I was thinking, this guy is kind of a reflection of Burak. I'm worried about my father. He summoned me here with a letter. A troublesome one. Something bad has happened. Or, I'm a surgeon. I could become a good doctor, but I can't find myself. I'm afraid I'll waste my whole life in this state. I think, no, I think I'll decline. You look untrustworthy. I'm going to go with the first one. He looks like Lemmy. He does a little bit, actually. Do you want to play? I might as well. Dice? What are the stakes? Your fate. You're a funny man. First thing he says, he's climbing out of that coffin. It's him asking how you got in that coffin. That's true, yeah. It's Adventure Call, by the way, Itama, not Adventure Quest. Welcome to Adventure Call. I will be your guide on your quest. Oh, hold on. I want to explore the other places in here first. So these are tragedians. These are the guys who have the masks on and the sort of bodysuits. They represent the theatre as well. Also, that was, I think, one of the Stamatins and Anna Angel, who are two important characters in the game. Oh, a survivor. Someone heavy. I hear heavy steps in the dark. I can't see you. Are you deaf? No, I'm a doctor. What's wrong with you? Water. I'm so thirsty. I need a drink of fresh water. Please bring it to me. Where do I get it? Outside in the yard. Hard to talk. Wait for me. Okay, so we need to get some water for this poor lady. Some empty bottles. We're going to need that. A spindle. I don't know what we can use that for. We'll take it anyway. Needle. We can use that to trade. Money. Another empty bottle and a fingernail. Interesting. Let's just make sure we've looted everything from these areas. Smoked meat. I love smoked meat. Egg. Empty bottle, money. Those are going to come in handy. Anything in here? Interesting how the executor and tragedians have theatrical definitions. Big Could you explain what those are then? Just so I can get a grasp of what they might represent. Scrap name. I'm going to take everything because I don't know what they're going to be used for. Walnuts I know you can trade. A lot of it's probably just to trade with children. Because that's a big part of Pathologic is trading with children. Oh, hi. Who are you? Okay. Well, this is very unsettling, but let's get some water. Keep filling it up. Gotta offer you an egg in these trying times. It reminds me of the video I did for the first Pathologic, because they had an egg in stock. Oh, hello. That's the Bachelor and the Changeling. Huh. And there is an executor hanging over her. Hey, hey! Oh, I was dreaming again. Of course. Bad dream? Why did you wake me? Oh, yeah, a dream. Why did you wake me up? Oh, yeah, it was a dream. I hope it doesn't come true. So you want to meet your dad? Yes. Me too. Ah. I think you're definitely right with that whole him being a reflection of Artemis in her thoughts. Good for you. Now leave me alone. Why have we stopped? Are we already there? It's like a whole pastiche of strange dream sequences that kind of teach you how to play the game and stuff. Like, who are you? Let Mother Bodo caress your step, Kolbun. You haven't forgotten your people, have you? I'm not one of you. I wasn't raised in the steppe. Oh, no, I haven't. Do you have a good heart? Well, it's healthy. Oh, who is the judge? We hear earth with our hearts. The heart has a pulse, so does earth. If they sing in harmony, you hear the language of earth and herbs. The language of warmth and cold. Look, Tanga, and listen. I don't know what Tanga is. Though, whose words are all around? What does Earth say? It says a lot of things. Oh, I can't decipher this language. This is just my inner voice. A lot of time has passed. You were gone. You forgot many things. Your heart is spoiled, Katanga. Let us see if it's rotten. How can you see that? The fight will show. Whose heart is keen? Who hears the unheard words? You will see my heart. The king's blood runs through me. I was never torn from my people. Neither was I. Alright, here we go. Bah! Come on. Let's fight, buddy. Alright. Keep attacking. Oh, out of stamina. Oh god. When your stamina is low, attacks are weaker. Right. I guess that. Right mouse to block enemy attacks. Oh, try it. Ah! 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 Not all attacks can be blocked. I suppose that's fair enough. Ah! You're a dick. Stamina's grow faster when you block in combat. Okay. Interesting. Spill his blood. Oh god. When gravely wounded, the opponent surrenders. Let us trade hearts, Kolbun. Let's become kin. What need you have of mine? Isn't it rotten? A river of good washes away a drop of rot. There is no me and you. There's a people, Katanga. Mix your flesh with ours. Just let me go in peace. Exchange hearts. Alright. Yeah, we'll trade these. That seems like a fair trade. Sounds good. Oh, hey. There you are. We're almost there. Are you relieved? Oh, yes. Can't wait to get there. Just can't wait. It feels like we're riding in circles. Well, it was nice passing the time. Good luck with your father. I'm sure he can't wait. Good luck to you, too. Yep. Oh, God. Hi. An executor, a person who carries out some duty, a person named in... a person who carries out some duty, a person named in descendants will to carry out actions, strategian, a writer of tragedies, a performer of tragic roles. Ah! That does make sense.
My dear son, Ottilie, I write to you after so many years apart in the hopes that you may find a way to return to us. Something worries me. I feel a difficult trial approaches. I hope that your studies have proven fruitful, and that you have achieved great skill as a surgeon. Such skill might be of use here. I remain the only physician in this town.
Hey, Pat.
But know that I am growing old. I need an assistant.
Okay. I think we're now officially in the quote-unquote real world. It's hard to be sure at this point. What's real and what isn't. There appears to be nothing in here. Oh! What is that? Yas tincture. Okay. A body consists of 3 layers: flesh, bones, and nerves. Any affliction can be cured if one discovers which layer has been poisoned. This portion allows me to touch the bones. Yes. This is Zerk tincture. Boosts immunity. Reveals disease and symptoms when given to an infected person. Okay. That's going to be useful, I suppose. I can't get in that way. I hear someone laughing. There's unsettling paintings on the wall, but that's just how it be. Zuck. Yas is a type of fish. Oh, okay. This is really unsettling. Doesn't seem to be anything in here that I can see outside a little bit, but not hugely. I feel really uncomfortable. I was summoned back to my hometown by a distressing letter from my father, but who is in the back room? There's darkness ahead. I follow the rails into a black cloud. For the first time in many years, I'm home. Life is in the water. Water in a barrel outside. This place is wrong. It's not my home. Who is in the back room? Oh! After the intro, the game will no longer autosave. Find places to save manually. Oh, that's a pleasant message to get. Like that. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Oh. That's me. In the green. That is Artemy Birak. That's pretty much it, Itmar. So, here's what happens in the intro. We are essentially accosted by a group of bandits when we get off the train. This is the same thing that happens in the first game, actually, with Artemy, the Hadder Specs. Needless to say, this character has a much more difficult time compared to the Bachelor, who is kind of welcomed into the town with open arms. Well, almost open arms. Oh, I got an achievement. Ticking away. Let me have a look what that achievement was. It says, feel the flow of time for the first time. So I guess that means we're officially here. Oh, a pocket watch. Broken scissors, fishing hooks, and money. Chestnuts, matches, money, empty bottles, fingernails. Toast. Scrap name, money, charm. Okay. Hello, young boy.
The worst is
Leica.
yet to come.
You hit hard for a hunchback. Hunchback, eh? Interesting. But whoa, boy, you screwed up. Those 3 guys are dead. That's how you do it too. You're gonna be in serious trouble. A hunchback? Kid, I'm bent over in pain here. What kind of dog are you? Shut up, mongrel. It won't take much work for me to add a 4 to the pile. Wow. You need to handle that bleeding, old man. You're covered in blood. Your own blood. I know that. Here you go, a tourniquet. It used to be my leash. But seems like you need it more. Thanks. You're a nice kid. Man, you really have some anger problems, don't you? Zing, pow, blam. 3 guys dead. This ain't the right way. Ain't how we do things around here. Oh yeah? What's the right way then? Well, you gotta be nicer. Just hit him 3 times max. Send him running and let him run. You don't actually have to kill everyone who bothers you. Jeez. I'll keep that in mind. You speak to some people a few times in a row now.
When the cat's away.
The one with the knife was Kirik, a leather worker. Not gonna cry for him. That guy was nuts. And who were the others? Oh, was this an ambush? They weren't waiting for you. I think you were an accident. And who was the real target? I don't know. Rumors going around that someone else got murdered tonight. Guess I should sniff around and find out. Who knows? Maybe it's true. I hope it isn't. This town's seen enough blood for one day. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. It's about to get a whole lot worse. I was going back to my hometown. I should hurry home. I met a funny dog-eared kid at the station. So these are all like the sort of little threads that have come up. Someone important was murdered tonight. Home sweet home, welcome me with its knives horned. What does this mean? Let's see, where have we got to go? In order to get to, this is Birak's house. This is where we want to go. And we're at the train station, which is here. It's pretty good that I already know the layout of Funny Dog-Eared Kid. I'll kill you! I mean, that's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much what happened there. Some more executors and tragedians here. Well, Burak, you're nearly dead. Got a few minutes left. I'm here to announce your demise. Are you with that crowd? How do you know my name? And can't do that on such short notice. You've been bashed in the head several times, and locals' fists are heavy. And one of those 4 stab wounds looks deep. Significant blood loss, too. And the local climate is unforgiving in terms of strain. Do you have any heart conditions? Blech. None. Your health is a mess. I'm guessing you haven't eaten in several days and that you didn't sleep last night, did you? That's what I thought. So your hunger and exhaustion are critical too. I wonder which of these afflictions will be the death of you first. So what's your plan? Any good advice? Dressing your wounds would be a good idea. Where would I get bandages? A drugstore, Burak. You've been studying surgery for 6 years and you're just finding this out now? But it's not just about the wounds. Even when they're dressed, you still need to be aware of your body. It's not always on your side. Pay attention to its needs. I'll figure it out. What next? Next you die anyway, because the whole town will soon have it out for you. And it's got nothing to do with the 3 poor souls you've just done in. Great. Why do they hate me? My colleague over there can explain it better. That's his role. Mine is teaching you how your body works, so you don't die before you make it home. Fair enough. Forewarned, forearmed. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to quickly take a break to grab a drink, because this game involves a lot of reading, and my throat is kind of already feeling it a little bit. So I will be right back just to get something to drink. I'll only be a couple minutes, so just bear with me. And I'm back. Thorst. Right, let's talk to this other guy. Actually, hold on, let's quickly have a look. Yeah, we are in a bit of a rough spot. How do we use this then? Can we place that anywhere? Oh, use. Okay. That improves our health. We also have some toast. We should probably eat some of that. Increases our thirst though. Interesting. I'm going to need to get some water soon. Welcome back home, Warden. You've been away for a while. You probably don't even remember the heady scent of twire in the air. Do you know why you got attacked? No clue. The whole town is looking for a murderer. A very important and respected man was killed last night. The townsfolk loved him better than some children love their fathers. Don't be too hard on them. Who was killed? You knew the victim. Less than you thought, but more than most. Don't worry, you'll learn more soon, but I, personally, can't divulge this sort of information. Investigator's privilege. So you're an investigator? Aren't we all? Everyone lies, so you can only get to the bottom of things by using your brain. That's what your father used to say. It's an actual quote from him, by the way, because I happen to know him. And we got even better acquainted today. How about you? Did you two argue much? Never. Indeed. Old Isidore Burak is the exemplar of a true doctor. And a true human being, if a miserable one. A miserable one, yeah. Do you honour your father? Are you sure we're not still dreaming? I'm pretty sure, because that we're actually on the clock now, so I think this is actually real at this point. I say quote-unquote real, because if you know anything about Pathologic, then a lot of things are called into question. He's the reason I returned. He summoned me with a letter. Said there was a threat. Do you know anything about it? Nothing's a threat to him anymore, trust me. Maybe dishonour, but even that's unlikely. You're a man of obligation after all, aren't you? Runs in the family. Why? Whatever. That bit's not important. Time is short. Oh, by the way, Burak, time is important. Be careful how you spend it, and be aware that you don't have much left. How much? You've got less than 2 weeks, Burak. 12 or so days. Trust me, I'm a specialist. So use your time well, and hurry home now. Why are you wasting your time here? Your father's waiting. I should hurry home, that's true. That's why I returned to town. After all. What about you, tragedian? Be quiet. He must not hear your voice. Lean close. He only speaks in lies, and wants you dead. This character's called Reflection. I'll be damned. Does everyone want me dead? Oh, I see. Can you care to elaborate on that, Monkey Man? Do not go home, Burak. Stay clear of home. In town you have some friends, do you not? Yes, 3 of them. We were inseparable when we were kids. The town is yours, Burak. May you soon find how deep, how far its roots run down your spine. May you inhabit it, sink through its pores, learn vein and artery, nerve and blood and cell. You need no home beyond the town itself. Forget that place you should so eagerly seek. I beg forgiveness, grievous harm will come to me, should I tell you more than I can. Shut your eyes and hide under the covers then, so no one can hurt you, or I'll keep what you said in mind. Okay. It actually all looks quite accurate to how it did in the first game. The searchlights are very atmospheric, actually. Oh, what is this area? Yeah, more like part of the industrial areas, isn't it? I'm gonna do a quick save, actually. Oh, there's no manual save. Okay. I guess we're still in auto, is it? Oh, hell, I jinked the wrong way. Warehouses. Only rats live here. Right, we want to go through here then. Loot. Got a beetle. I think we only have, yeah. Get a drink from it. Thirst is down. Stamina. The searchlights seem more like stage lights. I like that. Yeah, you're right. Nightjar. She must be offended. Or ashamed. She's free to go, we told her, but she refuses. I'll have you know we were respectful. We only checked her legs. It's mandatory. And she had normal human legs. So free to go now. Yet there she stands. You checked her legs? What for? Oh, are you harassing this woman's... I don't want to like make any enemies, so... Neither clay nor bone. She's a normal living girl, not a shabnak. And so, she's free to go. Yet she doesn't... She must be offended. The step people have odd morals. They don't fear death, they refuse to cut a body, and are ashamed of strange things. What's shabnak? A shabnak, a creature of steppe legends. They say Earth disgorges it, and then it steals a woman's form and goes around murdering folks. It's all silly, of course, but we have an order to check. So we do. Who ordered this? We are the Sabarovs people. I don't think I did see what you posted on Discord, Kristen. Also, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I'll have to have a look when I stop streaming. We're the Sabarovs people. Each of the 3 houses assigned someone to look for the monster. The Olgimskis, the Kanes, of course, and obviously the Sabarovs, the latter being us. You must hear my opinion. Also, this game looks very interesting. If you've never seen it. I'm a fan of the original Pathologic, so I'm really excited to be playing this one because it's like a remake / sequel to the first game, made with sort of more modern sensibilities in mind. So I'm really curious to see what they do with it. Who might you be, good sir? I'm Isidore Burak's son. I've returned home after 6 years. Oh, I'm not the person you're looking for. I don't want to draw any suspicion to myself. So... Shabnakadir, a clay golem of local legend, still the shape of a young woman. Who can I... Alright. Yeah, let's go this way. Have I finished Pathologic 1 then? I haven't yet. I'm still about... I'm still on about day 8 of the Bachelor's route. But I will get there eventually. I really wanted to just... Okay. The child there. I wonder if I'll be able to trade with them. There's also a tragedian on the corner. Swift. So, are they all finished over by the stake? Trial complete? What stake? Did you hit your head somewhere, big guy? Or are you just stupid? They caught a man-eater at the bone stake lot. A clay demon from the steppe. Look, I don't have time to catch up with some random idiot. Holy hell, your parents never teach you any manners? Wait, where's that lot? What an idiot. I'd say you're an outsider, but you're dressed like a factory worker. That way you hit your head. The lot's in the Skinners. Got it, maybe I'll take a look. I want to trade. Soap. Needle. Morphine. Egg. This game is good aesthetic. Oh, it really does. So, you'll take beetles and chestnuts and... Oh, hold on. There we go. Got some morphine now. I'll take that. And you are prompter. At last, a crowd now gathers around my act. Sit down like that. Now watch. Death by starvation. Too busy. But speaking of starvation, have you got any food at all? I cut a man open for some dry old toast. So the good sir fancies a slice? Have one. Shan't last. In half hour's time my act resumes. Come see Death by starvation, lads and lasses. Okay. That's okay. I'll just find another freak with toast. Wrong. You should look for freaks that trading trash. Perhaps home-owning freaks too foolish to see you rummage through their paltry things. I respect other people's property. I've already been looking through trash, or I already like to look through trash. Hobo economy. Exactly. Bread. Only thing about food is actually down to your like thirst as well. I know I should. I don't actually need to be going this way, to be honest with you. Empty bowl. That's good. I can talk to this child here. Chickadee. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Step has gotten into you. Who breathes air and in the fall dies before he sees it all. Nice poem. You write that yourself? If only. I'll never be that good. When did you last sleep? The circles around your eyes, the wheezing. Just observing facts. Are you an outsider? I just arrived. Mom says that while twilight, chickenpox, crowberry, swish, and joy all bloom, you have to sleep every 5 hours, or your head will explode. Your mom was right. Morphine again? What have you anything interesting? I need those matches to light my lamp oil. That's worth 6. That's worth 10 to her though. Smoked fish. I don't really need anything right now. Would you look at that? What's going on there? That's where the bodies are taken. What bodies? Of today's victims. Accidental victims. What do you mean? The autumn is foul this year. People have gone mad. That's what I mean. I don't understand. Kayura. So relieved they brought fresh water from the springs. Otherwise, we'd have to drink from the Gorkon. You have no sense of humour, Tinech. Who would drink from the Gorkon? Even blood would be better. So, fresh spring water is good news. But I wonder how long it will last. It used to last for quite a while. Did something change? Fat Vlad used to manage the water bearers. Now it's his son. The father is cruel, but he knows his business. The son is kinder, but useless. He'll certainly mess everything up. Why? What use are kind people? We aren't kind. We deserve no kindness. You're not cruel, just bitter. Vlad the Younger manages the water bearers now, but he's a simpleton. I've even heard rumours he might be digging a well. Surely false, of course. Even someone completely incompetent wouldn't do that. Just superstition. I also believed it for a while, but not anymore. They'll know. They'll know if I loot these guys. Doghead. So that's the nightmare I had. Can you imagine? Just before I woke up, I told him, "Be on your way then, Kayala. People don't kill people. What do you want, old man? I feel like I've seen you before." Each has 2 eyes and 2 ears. Most have 1 nose and 1 mouth. Riddle me this. If eyes and ears were switched, what would be right? If noses and mouths were switched, what would be fixed? That's a tough one. Alright. This is, Who are you? Aren't you the guy that I beat up earlier? You got anything interesting? Pemmican. Mixture of fruit, meat, and fat. Actually might be a good trade. Very conscious of getting myself food. Because anyone who knows the first game knows that food, important. Food, very important. The hindquarters. No one cares about you. Okay, we're nearly at our father's house. There's a nice bull here. Friendly bull. Loy. Hey, Nocturne. Bikara, you are a good man. Buy my bull. Why? How much do you want for it? It's as good as free. 300. Cheap indeed. Is it stolen? Oh, I don't have that much. Well, I don't have that much, true. It's not just any bull. It brings luck. When the time comes, it'll tell you what to do. Can it talk then? An enter it is known. It will talk on the scariest day of your life, showing you the right way. Karalda, I'd rather not have it at all. Perhaps there won't be a scary day in my life then. You're selling me a curse on 4 legs? Great, I'll take it from you if you pay me. Oh, that's funny logic. Like you believe your own tall tale. The scary day will come if you have a bull or not. It's not his life, but yours. Take him for 200. It's a good bull. Bikara. It'll be useful to you. I don't have a place to keep it. Pay me now and I'll bring it to your place later. There'll come a day when you'll be grateful to me. No. That's interesting. Buy the bull. I don't know. I can't buy the bull. Can I check the time here? Hold on. 8:37 on day 1. Oh, there's an Odong. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I want to catch up to this guy first. Hey! Hey! Okay. Never mind, he's got nothing to add. Let's talk to this tragedian. Prompter. I find myself exhausted, soon to fall. Dead tired, they say. I wonder what it means. It means you need some sleep. But woe is me, I've no place to sleep. Doors locked before this low tragedian. Now unwelcome here in his hometown. Same here. Go home, Barak. Repose will do you good. But should you find another's cot, be quick to steal sleep. Sweet dreams, misfortune seeker. Thanks, and you too. Buy daily bread or barter for it. There's always burglary too. If I don't find a place to hit the cot, I'll become dead tired, perhaps literally. Are your blade still ready from 4 stab wounds, or did I miss something? I used a tourniquet. So hopefully that has alleviated some of the bleeding. If I have a look. My health is actually pretty decent right now. So yeah, I've managed to stem some of the bleeding. Oh, I need to get a... How do I get around there? I have to go around this corner. Oh, there's something going on back here. Should I stick my nose in? Whoa. Hey, everyone calm down now. No more mob justice. Oh, what the fuck do you want? Everything is dealt with over here. No more blood. What is dealt with? The murderers. It wasn't them. And if it was, it's up for the judge to decide. Are you one of the crazies who can't keep their fists in check? Calm down. What did they do? Played vigilantes, attacked people. I have no idea what got into them, losing any semblance of humanity. Hey, Elliot, how you doing? Who screamed murder in the morning? Who rumour-monged about the clay golem shaped like a woman? I said wallum. What's a wallum? Shaped like a woman. Who started murdering people with no due process? I don't know. Absurdity. How could it happen? How could anyone call themselves human after that? God, go, calm down and be on your way. I have nothing to do with any of this. Okay. Trying to find our way to Isidore's house. I believe it's... Oh, I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah. Oh. Game is loading something there. Everything's very quiet right now. Very calm, very chill. That's just the first day, though. Dove. A murderer walks the streets. Human or Shabnak, who knows? But our kids are outside too. Won't stay home no matter what we tell them. Why can't you just ground them? Everything's terrible. It all started with that awful tower. There's nothing we can do now. Kids will do whatever they damn well please. Can't say anything to them, I mean that. Try and the words stick in your throat. They become complete strangers to us. But what about common blood, I ask you? What about paternal love? What does this have to do with the tower? Hard to explain. The tower crushes us. Try to speak a word against it and it's as if an invisible blade slices at your vocal cords. It did something to our kids, like they're crossing a river over thin ice, and you can't follow, only call after them. Do you know who built it? The kings, of course. Let the fires of hell take them. Who else? If only the Sabarovs ruled this town. It'd be such a nice place. Oh, makes sense now. Well, I understand what she's talking about there. It's the polyhedron, I believe. Which is the tower. Need to... Okay. That's where the Odong ended up. Can we talk to him? If you see a man run, men are angry today. They kill the likes of you and I. You think we have anything in common, Odong? We're not human. We're different. You're a worm, true, but I'm human, all right. You look like a murderer. Do not delve into the town's flesh, and you want to live. Keep to the outskirts. Less people here. Thanks, worm. Let Mother Boro keep your footprints warm. Oh. Hi. What's going on here? Can't go in. What do you know?
They say it's healthy.
Sticky.
but the taste is
Why are you
just
covered in blood?
ugh.
I fell down the stairs. You're an outsider. I've never seen you before, and I know everyone. I'm from here, but I've been away for a while. You do look like the old man. You could be his son. I am his son. What I want to know is, why are you covered in blood? Haven't you seen what the streets are like? Whatever, but I'll remember you. Likewise. Nice meeting you. Ah. Okay, interesting. Onlooker. There, locked shut. Won't let anyone in. Not that I object. There must be order, and so it was ordered. Our house is locked? Who ordered that? Saburov, of course, the governor. And where did my father go? So you're Burak's son, then? The one who left the town so long ago? You missed him by hours. Guess it wasn't in the cards. Couldn't you have gotten here, say, yesterday? Everything would be different then. And he waited for you so eagerly. I know, I got here as fast as I could. So where's father? Guess your best wasn't good enough. What do you mean? Old Burak is dead. Dead? Dead. No one knows how. Rumour has it he was murdered. A load of bull. He was like a father to all of us. Who would kill him? I don't buy it. So that's who was killed tonight. The crowd's gone mad. Like frightened children. So eager to catch anyone, and no idea who. Some say it was an outsider, others a shabnak. When it hits home, people are quick to drag the clay wench from the depths of memory. What clay wench? A shabnak idea. A thing of steppe legends. Yes, I know about it. Well, maybe the killer was a shabnak. Who else? A person couldn't have done it. You think so? Isidore was a man. Men must not kill men, and so men do not kill men. It was murder. Was it, though? That's the thing. Maybe you're right. So where do I go now? Father's dead. I was too late. I guess we've got to talk to all the people here and just try and piece together anything that happened. Who do we have to talk to? Alright. Oh, of course he wasn't killed. People are mad with grief, so they parrot nonsense. And Saburov, he's only too happy to prey on these rumours. He'll dig his claws deep into this case to flaunt his value, mark my words. Saburov? So he's in charge now? Well, yes and no. The real ruler is Fat Vlad. Money's power, and the town's business all belongs to Olgimsky. The factory, the abattoir, the railroad, all his. The Canes still have the power of fear, and Saburov, well, he's technically the leader of the three. But only technically. Where's my father's body? No clue. People used to bring the dead to your father, you know. A doctor. I'm sorry. How will we live now? No idea. Unbelievable. The war, the train delayed. What a terrible year. Do you even have a place to stay now? I have friends in town. 3 at least. They'll help me. Do you think they still remember you? It's been 6 years after all. Well, maybe not all of them, but someone has to, right? Reuben is my father's student. Almost a brother to me. I should see him. He will help. Laravel lives by the river in a house called the Shelter. There's redhead Grigory Fillon, aka Bad Grief. Always goes me into doing crazy stunts. We used to have a secret lair in the warehouse. And Alexander Saburov, the town's governor, is in charge of investigation. I remember him. A stern man. Okay, we can't talk to these people anymore. This music is very creepy. So, let's go see Stark Reuben. Yeah. It's all very quiet. You've seen Pathologic on my Twitter a lot. What is this game? Also, you're not following me. Let's fix that. Thank you very much for following me. This game is essentially what you could call a plague simulator. But it's a sort of narrative, sort of almost an adventure game in a way. Not almost slightly like an RPG, but not really. It's hard to explain exactly what Pathologic is. It's a story about a town where everything goes to hell because of a plague, basically. They couldn't distract me a patricide, could they? Of course not. Impossible. What mythology interests you so much to make a game out of? Like, what are you trying to ask there? For me personally, or the devs? Crow. A Shabnak Adig always steals the form of a woman. That's mere illusion. Broken though when it starts to run. That's when you notice the legs made of bone or clay and leaves no trace behind. When it runs, the illusion dissolves like a smell carried away on the wind. Shabnak Adig is a myth. It's not real. You must be an outsider. If you lived here as long as I have, you'd sing a different tune. Here, the earth is alive. It bears more than just crops. Sometimes it spits out a horror so unfathomable you spend the night sleeping in fits and starts. Clay and bones cultivate the beast. People don't kill each other around here. Only a Shabnak would do that. I'm a local. Whoa! So you're old Burak's son? Yes? I've got bad news. Could it get any worse? Someone sharing your features spilled blood. It became known. People want revenge. They say that whoever murdered the 3 men at the station today is also responsible for Simon Kane's death. Simon Kane? Who's he? It was self-defense. I had to draw a knife. Well, what else are they responsible for? What else? You won't like it. The townsfolk realize murder's no longer taboo. People sense they can now kill others. First, they look for a Shabnak Adig and kill several women. Then they went after the steppe creatures, or dong. They're frightened. They turn to animals. What does that have to do with me? You have nothing to do with it, I know. I'm a ferryman. Well, almost. Actually, I'm a train driver. I know you were on my train. Wasn't alone, by the way. But you were. We drivers can feel the living weight. There was only one human being on that train. You. So who was that strange traveller then? I had suspected it was just a dream. Oh, odd. The townsfolk aren't too fond of ferrymen and drivers, so it will help you. Go to a quay, show your face to a worm, and he'll take you wherever you ask for a fingernail. Show your face to a man, and he'll help you out with equipment. Thank you. People are running about. There are ferrymen in the town, and people think, you know, that I'm responsible for killing. Oh, I need to find a way into this building here. Let's go around. Who are these characters? Siskin. How fares your kind, Katanga? Poorly. We the Katanga must help each other out. You are our kin. You shouldn't get into fights, Tanga. You'll always lose no matter who remains standing. How come? Think, Tanga, if they kill you, then it's very bad, right? But if you kill them, it's still bad. Everyone will hate you. Won't let you in, sell you food or barter. You'll be hunted. Do you need a wolf's life? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Don't get into fights, Sunente. Clear up your name first. As time passes, people will accept you. Then do as you please. By Allah, let Mother Bodo caress your step. And hello? Oh, you only trade. Okay. Grindstones and scissors. You got anything to trade? Package. Contains useful items. Alright. And cash. A dry fermented dairy product. Salty. Shotgun ammo. Ooh. My phone made a beep beep. Who is that ahead? Could Father have been killed by the very thing that made him summon me so urgently? It's possible. Hey, Caralda, I didn't do anything. Bikara, you can protect yourself. You shouldn't look either. What do you have here? I brought my bones here. Why? Are you kissing the skull? I won't explain to you. I did nothing wrong. I just brought my bones here. What's wrong with that? These bones are mine. I didn't steal them. I tell the truth. You should be more careful with your bones, Besagan. You're acting strange, and people rarely appreciate that. What's so strange about that? They're the strange ones. Come to think of it, it isn't. Go ahead and do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. It will not. I believe you, Besagan. She's just carrying a skull. Yep. There are strange happenings in this town. I believe this is where we can meet Reuben. An old friend of Army Burak's and also a surgeon. Game's just loading. Don't have a lockpick. Don't have a lockpick. Okay. Oh, hello. You are the Bachelor.
If you look closely enough, any arc is made of a series of straight lines.
This is another one of the protagonists in the first game. One second. My throat needs a moment to recover from speaking so much because I'm reading all the dialogue. Well, one thing is clear. You are a very, very lucky man, which means you need to take care of yourself. You are so careless, Vorak. Isn't Vorak a bionicle? Sounds like one. It's Artemi Vorak, right? Burak. Artemi Burak. Apologies. Oh, and may I ask, is it true that your actions have already resulted in 4 deaths? 3. Are you a detective? Daniel Dankowski, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. But before we speak any further, I'd like to clarify a rather crucial thing. Just how highly do you hold your sense of duty? All Baraks are guided by duty. It runs in the family. Well, from this point on, you owe me. I just saved you from a rather grisly fate. I don't remember seeing a rescue team. Your Reuben has utterly murderous intents. Isidore meant quite a lot to him. Your father was his mentor. Reuben even considers himself Old Burak's true son, unlike you. Anyway, he thinks you're to blame for your father's death. What a load of... I managed to convince him that you didn't actually kill Isidore. Well, not empirically, but I'm under the impression that in Reuben's mind, you still caused your father's death. You did, after all, take your sweet time getting here, while Isidore was counting on your help. Is that true? No, it's not, and I said some foul play in your valiant attempt to save me from my best friend. Look, you have my condolences, Vorak. But we've established that you owe me. Let me explain how you'll repay your debt. There are things are about to get a little tense, and I need only one thing. Just do exactly as I tell you. You're a doctor, right? I'm a surgeon, and a good one, too. Allow me to sum up. Reuben told me he's the only decent doctor in town. But you're a competent surgeon. I need you alive, healthy, and quiet. Close at hand. Spare me any wild improvisations. I'll be the one handling the situation. Medicum morbo adibera. How about you just shut up? I need to see if they're any good first. For now, cheers. Let's be diplomatic about it. An out-of-town dandy kindly informed me that Stack considers me a patricide. Madness. I guess it's for the best I missed him. We need to go visit Bad Grief, potentially, and possibly Laravel. Either way, let's go see Bad Grief next. He's a less reputable individual, but he is... There's a child outside. 2 children. Hi. So what? Is the asshole still in there? The one with the carpet bag? Yeah, he's still in there. I hereby grant you every right to throw something at him if you so desire. Watch your tongue, boy, though I do agree with you. But where's Dr. Rubin? We need a doctor. I'm a doctor. What's the issue? There's been a disaster. Alma, Duke, and Wolfling were poisoned. Where are they? In a warehouse with little flags. Go down the railroad and to the left. You'll see it. Alright, I'll check it out. What about you? You're the one that everybody's after, right? You look at the description. Oh my god, what is that? Something just approached me. My expression is stupid, kid. Alright, you know, big, fat and dangerous with bulgy eyes and a weird leg, a scary mug, and a stupid look on his face. Must be you. Cool, we found you. We need help. What for? We need you to hold a trial for a murderer, and we can't do it without you. Will you help? Hold a trial? We caught a murderer, or was it the murderer? Kinda hard to say. Will you come? The courthouse is a warehouse. The one with the little flags. Hurry up, they're starting soon. So I got there was something there that walked by me. I feel rather unsettled right now. Where did they say that the over there? Thoughts. Local urchins need assistance. I found a murderer and there seems to be poison. This is familiar, actually. I remember some of this. Well, let's head over around this way. And in the meantime, we can... Actually, the best route will be just go through here and just let's have a little look. Hold on, yeah. People avoid me in the streets. I'm unwelcome here. Okay. Absolutely chucking it down out here. It's 10 o'clock. Right. Gotta be careful. Time is running down. We need to get everything we want to get done, or else people will die. Perhaps me. It's the scary thing about this game. That's the wrong way. I'm gonna go this way. Welcome to the machine. Okay. How do you save the game? That's what I want to know. Wait until the pest hits. The new plague areas are really creepy. Oh boy, that's fun. Alright. Carosa. Oh, my brothers and spirits, behold a man head higher than the sky. Behold a creature of well-earned pride. Dare I trouble you, good sir, with trivial talk? Well? Oh, how ferocious Mother Nature is, for 'tis her wrath that must be borne. Oh, friend, if only I could quench my thirst, I'd give heaven and earth for a sip of cold water. Drink from the river, then. Only brute beasts drink from the river. Us proud men deserve spring water. It is brought here in barrels, but they're often empty. I would get it there, but I have no bottles. I drink from a fountain, but I might faint first. The air is far too heady. You're in luck. Have some of mine. Add one of them. Okay. That seems like a fair deal, I guess. These are just traders. Empty bottle. People lock their windows and hide children when I approach. Just woke up, how's the game? I'm not very far at all. I'm still on the first day, about a couple of hours into the first day. Just trying to get my bearings and try and figure out all the sort of, well, what's going on. You're being hunted. You'll need a weapon. Yeah, I could use one. It just so happens that no one carries firearms around these parts. It's a peaceful town. That's for the best. And it just so happens that I have a revolver, but I can't give it away for free. A reasonable price, though. Where did you get it? Our storekeeper has his way of finding curios. He orders them from the big world to be delivered by train on Big Vlada's behalf. That's alright. The master can take it. What's your price? 3,000. Are you nuts? I don't have that sort of money. I can wait for 2 days. If you don't take it by then, I'll do business with someone else. My circumstances are humble. As for the money, you'll have no trouble getting it. Isidore must have left you inheritance. It's hard to talk about it now, I understand, but business is business. Inheritance, pa. I expect I'd have a hard time obtaining it. Secondly, Isidore must have taught you how to hear and pick medicinal herbs. They're in bloom now, and merchants in the Broken Heart would give you a decent price for them. Yeah, I know a thing or two about herbs. We believe you didn't kill our patriarch. We'll transport you along the Gullet and Guzzle, the tributaries of the Gork on our kind river, but it will cost you fingernails. There's no other way. Why do you believe me? Because we are ferrymen. We know from which way you came and when. The murders happened at night. Frogman? Yeah, it's kind of like a strange frog creature. How to explain what the Odongs are? I mean, they're entirely different species that just happen to live here, and they're strange-looking beasts. The murders happened at night. You arrived in the morning. We sensed that a new person appeared in the town. We keep track of that. How many of us live here, by the way? I can't tell. The unheard of now happens. People kill other people. So the wait shifts and shifts and shifts. One more has just died. No, 2 more. How do you do this? The Gorkon is a kind river, but its water isn't for humans. You can't drink from the Gorkon. You ought not to walk into it either. We traverse its edge. We need fingernails so that we can always return. Interesting. You can travel by boat. I only have 1 fingernail, and I don't really need to travel along right now. Well, it looks like you could go. I could probably use that to end up all the way over here. Might be worth trying out when I get the chance to. Either way, let's cross the bridge. We want to find some. We want to see what the time still continues when you fast travel for your information. Be careful when nearing time critical events. I'll keep that in mind. The music was a little bit Fallout there. That sort of ting ting. Remind me of Shady Sands a little bit. Everyone hates me. I'll be hunted. Oh god. There's a hunt going on, looking for a person with my features. Yep. I'm well aware of that. It is. What's the time? 10:30. Right. Just loading up the area. Snout. Look, see everyone, the doctor is here. Who's sick? You're too late, they died. Why didn't you come sooner? What kind of doctor are you? 3 kids dead and no one gives a damn? What kids worse? They were our dogs, Armour, Wolfling and Duke. Who poisoned them? Somebody evil. Notkin's planning on holding a trial. He wanted you to be there too. Well, at least I made it in time for trial. Not all is lost. That traitor Leaker saw you this morning, by the way. How you got off the train and beat those thugs to a pulp? Not for long. He's doomed. How come? He killed Duke, Wolfling and Armour. Notkin will punish him for that. Okay. What's that thing? Oh, save game. Okay. Oh, my hunger is not good. Oh, God. I only just realized that. Gotta fight that back a bit. Soldier food. It's better to eat fresh bread. Yeah.
Where are my right
Notkin.
Where are my bloodhounds?
You're here. Good. The trial can begin. Go on. A question first. They say you're no son to old Burak. He was a doctor. He saved lives. It is said that you killed instead. Is that true? I am a Burak. I have no doubt. Answer the question, please. Are you a murderer or no? I may have killed, yes. Killing is not necessarily murder. Calm down. No need to get defensive. Are you uncomfortable doing this in front of my soul and the halves? Aren't you, cheeky boy? Cheeky or not, this isn't a game. We're talking about something important here. I'm all ears. Then tell me, is it right to kill? We need to know what you believe. Old Burak wasn't just a doctor to us. He was a teacher. He knew how to live. You say you are his son, so you're to take his place and answer, is murder acceptable? It's right to kill someone who preys on the weak and defenseless, to take revenge on against those who deserve it, or only in self-defense, only to protect a loved one, or no, killing is never right. Never forget that. That's it, self-defense. So murder can be right sometimes? Looks like it. Good. We now know the kind of man you are. Here ends the trial. You're free to go. I don't get it.
Maybe Khan and I should bury
What?
the hatchet.
You have your revenge and so do we. We now know how to deal with Leica, and that verdict can't be appealed. All you and I have in common now is that today will end soon. Go. Thanks for your help. Leica poisoned our friends, who are weak and defenseless. It's an open and shut case. You mean the dogs? We are soul and a halves. To us, they were not mere dogs, but friends. And we referred them to people. Why do they call you soul and a halves? We each have a half, besides our own soul. See this grey cat here, chasing his own tail? That's Jester. We're always together. I see no cat, though. Of course you don't. He's my half. Jester will only show himself to you when I trust you. Okay. I'm just looking for a good place to hide. Stay here, then. I heard the cat! Stay here, then. This is Sanctuary. No grown-up would dare enter. Got it. I appreciate the hospitality. So would you like me to deal with your poisoner? Where did that come from? He's our problem, not yours. You've done your part, we'll do the rest. You're scaring me. I'm starting to suspect you're not joking. Why the jitters, old man? You looked tougher when you told us that murder is righteous. On your way, Burak the Younger. We'll work this one out ourselves. So long then, Chief. Dandy. Knives, scissors, blades, razors, anything sharp. If you've got a sharp axe, I'm interested. Getting armed and ready? Those items are what I barter for. We need them. And what would you give me for sharp objects? Lockpicking shivs. If you're handy with locks, you can open 3 or 4 locks with one. Brand new, and needles, good for smaller locks. Like locker locks. So you trade needles for knives? Strange. Oh, so you aren't a local. We aren't allowed raiders. If they catch us, we'll be grounded for a year. Might even get spanked. Have I got anything to give you? Fishing hooks. I can get needles. How much are these worth? Okay. That could be interesting. I'll take those. It's catnip. Thank you for actually coming. You're so brave. Look, we all made a gift for you to welcome you here. See? It's bread. Please don't frown. It's all we can spare. We need to eat too. There's a lot of mouths to feed here. Thank you. When I get my house back, come visit. I'll return the favour. Sorry it's so stale. And drink the milk fast because it'll go bad soon. But the water is fresh from a ravine. No, wait, keep this, especially if you don't have much to give. So your kids are all hungry too? Well, yeah. We are on our own after all. Do I accept the gift or not? I think this food is important.
No time for rattling.
Does saving, like, advance the clock at all? Doesn't seem so. I'm just gonna... Okay. It's almost rude not to at a certain extent. I mean, you're right. Alright, we want to go see Bad Grief now. They obviously cared a lot about it if they were going to give you something that they were in such short supply of. Yeah, such short supply of. I mean, you're right, but I know what happens later on. And it is not a fun time, so... There's a grocery there. Do I have any money, actually, at all? Not a lot. There's no point in me going in there right now. There's Bad Grief. He looks like a JoJo villain in this game. He kind of does, yeah. Let's go see him. It's also Tragedian up there. Hello, buddy.
Doctor's quick on the draw.
Well, look who entered my humble home. Could that be my pal Artemy the artist? The Artemy who cuts arteries, maybe? No, I don't recognize this man. Too soft. They must have kept him swaddled and coddled. Whatever palace he ran off for. Good to see you too. A little bird told me you're a hard-boiled criminal now. I'll admit, old friend, I got misty-eyed with pride. Lucky for you, I can store you anywhere in the warehouses, and no quail nor nightingale would sing a tune. It was self-defense. Forget it. Tell me this, friend. What's your plan? Do you know about my father's murder? I do. May he rest in peace. He was a decent man, and the best sawbones around. You honour him. What's the plan then? Revenge? Or something with a little more finesse? I'll find out who's behind this. Then we'll see. Just stay away from Sabarov. I mean it, cub. The man's a hawk. All might makes right. No sense. He'll throw you in jail first and only thing months later. First and only think months later. I know your thick skull too. You charge in there, shoulders squared, thinking, oh, the truth will win out. Bullshit. Stay away. You hear me? Alright.
This month's trade.
You run into the old crowd? Stacked Reuben? Lara? I've been to Reuben's. He's not home. Gotta say, that's a tough time for our friendship. It's a tough time for our friendship. I mean, if you can even call this friendship. Gravel-hearted Lara won't look at me now, and Stark's even worse. He completely ignored my plea for help. Need help? Ooh. Does time go when you talk to people in this game, by the way? You gone outside recently? It's chaos. Innocent souls torn limb from limb. Everyone's lost their minds hunting the culprits. A step golem. Some think. But others? They're after your hide, friend. All is going on naturally. My men ran into a mob. Barely got out alive. They did a sawbones bad. Your old man's gone, and his star student Stark won't take the job, so... People mistook your men for me? Each and every one of them? Let me patch them up. I am a surgeon after all. Are your men still here? Not here. Shiner dropped by. Said they're waiting for death in the hideout. Poor piecework. He's knocking on heaven's door. Got something stuck in his belly. Can you believe, folks? They're all shapeshifters, I swear. Shedding skin and eating each other. May may not look it, but every person in this town has a vile beast inside. I need tools. Don't have any on me. Ugh. I need some more water. Sorry. Let's quickly grab some. Need a constant supply of hydration. Ugh. Okay. Tools! Got you all set, friend. Blessed be the warehouses, the wellspring of goods, including illegal ones. There. Take a peek inside that crate and choose anything your heart desires. Although, maybe you should stick around. Dangerous out. Knock it off. Not like I can stay here forever. I'll drop by the patient when I'm in the area. Oh, fair enough. Awesome. Okay. So Isidore Burak is definitely dead, because it tells us there. We have our nerves, Sticky, Bachelor, and Notkin. And the bones, Bad Grief. Oh, hello. Oh yeah. Rusty scalpel, money, coffee, egg, bandage. Now I have a scalpel. Awesome. Hold on, there's a guy up there, isn't there? Grigory's reflection. Even in a handcrafted town like this, there is an underground, a rat's nest, at odds with the law, at odds with good morals. At odds with good morals. I wouldn't eat too much coffee. No, I don't agree. I mean, I do agree. You're right about that. Coffee is not the best. People come to them with dubious challenges and requests. Who are you? A reflection. Call me his conscience, if you will. You know my master. He is your friend, and he hasn't changed much since you last saw him. He always loved to live on the edge. Never was a stickler for rules, but he was never truly vile or cruel. Yet he has changed. He wants to seem a kingpin. A kingpin. A king. A local czar of his own small turf. Wants to seem to be. Play a big wheeler dealer. But that's not who he really is. He's just... playing pretend? Don't make me laugh. Would you like to know what your old friend is truly worried about now? He's playing a dashing scoundrel in front of you, but his soul is trembling. Well, why? He's worried that blood started to spill now, and it was probably spilled by his men, the people who rubbed shoulders with him, hiding their teeth at first. He's worried you'll think he has it all under control, meaning today's craze is his doing. Isn't it? Or how do you know he even has a conscience? Perhaps he is partially responsible. Perhaps he did corrupt them with his talk of how any law is but chains that one must break in order to become free and truly human. But he never wanted bloodshed. Keep that in mind. Thanks, reflection. That's comforting to know. I'll save that. One of Grief's boys got stabbed. I promised to take a look at his wounded belly. I gotta remember to bring a scalpel. Okay. I guess it might be worthwhile to head over that way. Maybe we'll use the ferry and then walk the rest of the way to get to La Revel. There seems to be way more traditions and executors in Pathologic 2. You may be right, yeah. I've definitely noticed quite a few more. Factory, welcome to the machine. Time 15, okay. I'm hated here. Wow. Okay. That's good to know. Blood. And you are? A doctor from Bad Grief. Tell me what happened. One of ours got himself cut. That is what happened. A shiv stuck in his side. A lot of blood, see? At least he's breathing for now. Got water? No. Don't forget to give him alcohol or powders or anything. Gotta kill the pain first. A twitchy man, this one. He'll flop around like a fish. Powders? You have no idea how to perform an operation. But have you got something to cut with? That damn thing's stuck deep. Tried to get out with a knife, didn't work. Need those special knives. Scalpels. Yes, I see the experts at poking around with knives. You probably started this whole mess, didn't you? Oh, yes, idiots, I do have a scalpel. Now shut up so I can work. I'm just going to let him. No, we were doing God's work. Who did away with old Burak? A shabnak, that's who. So he tracked the man-eater. Then all the step trash poured in, yelling that she's no shabnak. They took out shivs. 10 of them and 2. You slaughtered a living woman? He avenged Burak. Peace work. Himself grabbed her. Don't you glare at me like that. Come on, help the man. Can't you see he's about dead? Do what Bagrief says. Some doctor he sent us. Okay. Here we go. Empty bottle required. What on earth? I don't have an empty bottle. What does that mean? Press X to surgery. How do I... Okay. Got rid of that. Hey, I can hear him breathing now. All normal. What's this splinter? You're clearly not from around here. This is local tradition. We don't keep knives. They might call it cutlery. But it sure ain't for cutting. Godless beasts who fear neither life nor death make these disposables. You jab once, then it breaks. All about observing the custom. I'm from around here. I know about the custom. Alright. We did it. I need to find people who still remember me. Who will believe me without proof. Who can vouch for me. I'm a man of my word. The surgery is done. The shiv is out. Interesting. At least the surgery menu isn't too graphic. Yeah. Oh, hello. Look around, Burak. At this abandoned house. What about it? Haven't you secured all you need to survive? I've got nothing I need. Neither food, nor water, nor clothes. I hardly urge that you mimic those two. But times are dire. And what you need, you may find lurking in empty houses such as these. And if the owners should return abruptly, you are neither first nor last criminal here. So you're saying I should burgle this place? Exactly. 'Tis your life at stake. and things are merely things that you might then repair. You are indeed a doctor here, Barak. I mean, he's right. There might be some things that we need here. Pick the lock. Oh, this is interesting. How does this work? This is interesting. An interesting mechanic. There we go. Oh God. Toast. Oh, you gotta love toast. Right. And Kashk. Brilliant. That didn't look cumbersome in the slightest. I mean, it's better than the... I think it's like a good system, at least. Alright. It's just like, it's just kind of fiddly. There you go. You kind of got to, like, mash your buttons until, like, one of them sits in the right place. I missed a chest in that room? Did I? Well, let me have a look. No, I don't think I did. Oh, I did. I thought it would light up. My bad. Thanks for pointing that out. Is that one openable as well then? No. Oh shit, it's 12 o'clock. The passage of time is a scary thing. These are all locked? Alright, let's work from the back then. Okay. I might not have much left in my lockpick. There's nothing in that one. Great. The Harrisburg version only does conversations, not containers. Okay. I thought it might. Or it might do it, but I was wrong. So, okay. This one's a little bit more tricky. There we go. Immunity boosters, of course, those are going to be useful. Morphine and money. Oh, I'm out of small needles now. I can't get in there. Damn. Okay. Hunger is on the way up. Oh boy. Let's have that, and then thirst is currently fine. I'm not going to worry about too much about that. I'm going to keep that for the time being. I've only got limited resources. Is that locked behind me? Okay. I looted that, didn't I? Is it safer for me to Alright. I'm gonna head over to Where am I then? This is the Chine. You're hated here. Am I risking a lot by heading over this way? But I just want to visit Lara Ravel. Another tragedian over there. What insight do you have for me, sir? This thirst keeps driving down toward my death. Don't be foolish. I'm the one dying of thirst. Drink some water then? Idiot. Indeed. See me act out your fate, dear fool. Help! Someone help! This thirst is soon to kill me. Keep it up. I want to know how it ends. You die, my friend. My friend, that's how it ends. Water is all around, though puddles make poor drinks. Sip it then from fountain spouts, from barrel bungs. A bottle is all that you need. Here, have one. Thanks for the bottle, foolish man. I guess that's pretty cool. What was that about? The Gorkon water is polluted. To quench thirst, I'll have to search for water bottles and fountains. Yeah, I've been there. The backbone. You're hated here. You poor thing. We still think you're good. You feel sorry for me? You're an angel. I do. Likewise. You'll grow up into a good person. Dad, I brought kittens yesterday. 6. Do you want a kitten? I'll think about it. You got anything to trade? Fingernail, egg. How much is this worth? Okay. I'm gonna do that. Oh, hold on. I don't know what I can use that for, but I'll take it. We need to be on our way, really. Straight razor. That might be handy. Even just to trade it with a young'un. It's one of the structures that a Stomaton's built. Let's have a little look up there. I know we should have time. There's another tragedian here. This one doesn't want to talk. I wonder if you can hear the sound of children crying at the top of these like you can in the original. Oh, there's a chest. Oh, a beetle and a matchstick. Those may come in handy. Candles. I hear Boss Jurok. Oh, have I gone the wrong way? Yeah. This game is fascinating already. I'm already super into it. Shit, it's 1 o'clock. I need to get over to Lara's. And preferably quickly. Either a cow or Metal Gear Gecko. I don't know. I like the haunting poetry of the dialogue. Yeah. The writing is very... Oh god! Oh god! I just wanna... Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh god, there's 2 of them. Oh no. Ah! No. No. They really don't like me here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I can't. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, jeez. My thirst is high. Let's just use that. Eat that. Try and reduce that. Oh god, can I use this as well to stop myself from immediately being... Oh my god, just leave me alone! I'm gonna die! Oh no. This game is ready to kill you at any opportunity, apparently. No, move! Move! Oh, it actually turns you around when you get punched. That is horrible. In a good way. I need to run to Lara's. So this is why you don't... I guess you don't roam the streets. Because otherwise people will chase you down and try to kill you. Move! The cow god has said people to punch you. That sounds about right. No, 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 no. You don't know me. You don't know me. Oh god. Okay, to the right, to the right. Oh! 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 This was a mistake. I don't like those growling noises either. Jesus. Lara.
Dogs are howling.
How long has it been?
Why?
7 years? Less. It's been 5 years since I left. Feels like 10. Why you give me that look? You smell like blood. Yeah, I kinda got punched a few times. Everyone does, trust me, I'm a surgeon. We share the same pain now, siblings in suffering. That's why you've come to see me, isn't it? What are you talking about? We dearly loved our fathers, now they're both gone. Yours, killed this morning, mine this past spring after the battle at the fords. Many terrible things happened while you were away. I'm sorry, I didn't know your father well, but I always respected him. He must have been killed in action then. Forget it, I don't want to talk about it. Why are you back? Father sent me a letter 2 weeks ago. A disturbing letter, where he wrote about his involvement in something dangerous. What will you do now? Demand justice. Find the killer, of course. You know what? You aren't going anywhere. I won't let you. Take a look at yourself. You can barely stand, let alone run around chasing some assailant. You're staying. Eat something, then get some sleep. When you wake up, we'll figure out the rest. How's that? I took a beating, Lara. That's why I'm swaying. All right. Lara's shelter is now my shelter. Am I allowed to take anything from there? I guess she's happy to let me...
Will it rain?
Ooh.
Will it snow? Will it pass? I don't know.
At least she's letting us... I'm going to do a quick save game. And... see if she's got something for me to snack on. Oh, a knife. Fish! And toast. I'm gonna have a bit of... I'll have a couple of them. And use one of them. Great. Alright. I could probably do with a place to rest. Oh. Where is somewhere I can possibly sleep then? That's a leave. Where do I sleep?
Was it a month ago?
Just take whatever you
I
need.
don't
There must be something in the
remember.
cabinet in the hall. Should I sleep upstairs? No, don't go upstairs. It's all locked. Ever since Father died, I don't go up there. Use this bed instead. Why won't you look at me? Don't. Not now. Go and eat. You know it's September, don't you? Oh my god, it is September. Ah! Do you even remember what autumn is like here? You must eat, even if portions are small, or else you become feeble. Your father taught us this. I know. Must I remind you that you need more sleep than usual? It's September, the steppe cools, the twilight blooms. Have you forgotten? When did you last sleep? You're right, I haven't slept in a while, although I did take a nap when I travelled. Can't you spare an hour or 5? Yes, time is precious, so what? The worst is over. Aren't you afraid things might worsen still? They won't. Your father's killer won't flee. Until the next train, at least. Okay. It's time to sleep, I guess. Sleep 5 hours? It's 2 o'clock. 5 hours would take us to 7. I'm gonna sleep 4. Oh. Oh god. Something's happening. Oh, we're dreaming. There's 3 people and 3 tragedians. Restless one. My name was Jacob Sturck. Worked in shipping. 2 marriages, both happy. Brought up a daughter. Friends woke me up in the night. They were getting a posse together to catch old Kane's killer. We ambushed him at the station. That's where I was killed, with my own life, no less. I'm sorry. Oh god, these are the people I killed. I was called Kirik. It was my idea to catch the murder at the station. So we lay in ambush. The train came. A man got off. Get him, boys, I cried. That was stupid of me. The killer would be getting on, not off. I'm sorry. Oh. They called me Bertie. Short for Bertrand. And that's one of the kind of nicknames. Bertie was fine. A name is just a name. I got murdered at the station last night. Didn't rightly know what I was doing there. Figure I just went along with the herd. I'm sorry, Bertrand. Hello, sir. Did you enjoy your little chat? Little chats? They don't blame you, as you saw. I suppose they haven't quite come to terms with their fate yet. Or perhaps they have. Death does that to people. If only I could fix it. I'll tell you a story. Once there was a man who wanted to fix everything. He begged on a bended knee for a chance to turn back time. And when he got it, history repeated itself. Good job, we told him. That's your fate. He asked us once more. So we let him try once more, but with a catch. He who denies his fate will be punished. He'll keep living as a cripple, lame, wounded. See where I'm going with this? Did he try again then? I don't remember and I don't care, even if he didn't. There probably wasn't a happy ending. You can't fight fate, Burak. It's immutable. We fighting again? Oh boy. Oh. Oh my god. Well. Loot, they'll know. See? You're a man of fate, Burak. What are you trying to prove? You can't change fate. Have you heard the story of Oedipus? What's my fate? I told you already, Burak. It's not pretty. You will spill blood. I like how it just kind of threw you in there and basically told you to kill them again. And was like, see? You did it anyway. You didn't even think. You just killed them. That's unsettling. I feel unsettled. About myself, even. I'm not a Ripper. You will spill blood, just let it go, Ripper. Don't be so bullheaded. Just because you have a hammer doesn't mean every problem's a nail.
A stranger
Wake up, Cub. There's someone upstairs. A thief must have gotten in, or someone even worse. Cub? So, Gravel, you remembered our old friendship. Something's fumbling around. I hear it. What if it's the thing that killed Isidore? What if the soil spit out a Shabnak after all? I'll look around. Just stay calm. Hold on. Oh, hello. Got any idea where she keeps bread? The shelves are empty. Who are you? A close friend or bitter enemy? Your choice, really. So, friends? What do you want? Do you believe in divination, Barak? No, I don't. Well, that makes things harder. Because you're going to do something awful, and I could have saved you the disgrace. But I guess you'd rather stay gloomy, self-centered, and bullheaded. Am I right? I'm going to disgrace myself? You'll spill a ton of blood, Barak. Tremendous amounts. A river of blood, family blood, beloved blood. You will drown this town in blood. And soon. Unless you trust me. I don't understand. It's simple, idiot. Whatever you wanted to do, don't. Drop your plans. You aren't bringing your father back. Saving lives is my business. No, it's mine. I'm a doctor. As am I. A better one than you. Want to bet? Listen to me. You need to leave town now. If you stay, lay low, do nothing, the less you do, the less grief you'll bring to those around you. Abandon your schemes. I'll handle it on my own. It'll be glorious, you'll see. What are you going to do? Whatever it takes. It's all going to hell, and soon. We're halfway there now. Just stay still. Trust me, will you? I'm your sister, your double. And I know what must be done. I know a great deal, Barak. The future is open to me. Prove it. Your life lessons will prove me right. But heed my words. Whenever you want to do something, don't. You'll just make it worse. You'll be the demise of your hometown. You'll drown it with blood. I'll think about it. That's Clara the Changeling. Can I talk to them again, actually? Hold on.
Light feet and
Have you thought about what I
heavy
told
heart,
you?
huh? It
I had the
should be
strangest
the other
dream.
way
Was it
around.
your doing? No, yours. Don't you want to know what I dreamed of? Of horror, I'm sure. All dreams are prophetic, and since you dreamed it, you must have seen yourself spill blood. As for the details, spare me. My nerves are delicate. I'm not some monster myself. Are you sure it was prophetic? It was prophetic. No doubt about that. Nothing is doubtless. I don't like the sounds.
Who will take
So,
on the
what was it?
responsibility
Some beggar, I
for
think,
us?
broke into your house. She's babbling nonsense. Should I toss her out? Don't. If she's already here, let her be. Maybe she's hiding from the violent mob. I'll check on her later, provide some care if needed. She could use that. Oh, did not mean to do that. How do I unsheathe my fists again? There we go. Thoughts. Whoever it was, she won't bother Lara anymore. Clearly I'm her new target. Well. I'll tell you what. I think that makes for a really good start for the game. I pretty much need to head off shortly because I'm actually starting a new job tomorrow. So I've got to be up bright and early, get the train over to where I need to be, and yeah. But I've had an exciting time playing Pathologic 2. I'm very intrigued by this game so far. Interesting game, very spooky, yeah. I'll be streaming more of this next Sunday. And as for the rest of the week, tomorrow on on Weird FEW stream, I'll be continuing playing Borderlands 3 with him. On Tuesday, I will be continuing the Spyro Reignited trilogy, where I'm currently in the Wizard's homeworld. What's it called? Magic Crafters. In Spyro 1, so I'll be playing more Spyro on Tuesday. On Thursday, I will be continuing the adventure game Cathy Rain, which I've been enjoying so far. It's quite reminiscent of Gabriel Knight. And that's pretty much all I've got planned this week. Yeah, Spyro, Cathy Rain, and more Pathologic. So tune in for those on the different days. I might do some bonus streams here and there. Possibly some extra Spelunky like I did last night. But either way, thank you all for coming along. Let me just actually save the game first. Thank you all for coming along, and I will see you guys in the next stream, hopefully. Thank you very much.